Okay. So we're recapping today, Tuesday the 13th, because today was quite weird, right? So we had CPI 8:30, and that was it for red news. CPI was come out bullish, right? So if you trade similar to me, the obvious setup that I think a lot of people took was this 3 minute long here, right, towards this high. Now the reason this was so good was because we pushed up, we left a 15-minute fair value gap here. We had these kind of daily highs here as a kind of draw, also this unfilled daily fair value gap here. And we were just overall very bullish. We come back down, 15-minute gap. We actually made an SMT with this low here. Actually, no, we didn't. Sorry, we did that later. We had an SMT with this low here, a lower time frame one, and then we got a nice displaced 3 minute. Obviously, as you can see, we pushed up very nicely, and then we came within, it's like 6 points. I think it was even less than that, actually. Yeah, we came within about 3 points of TP and reversed, right? And then we didn't revisit it. Now, this was a weird one, right? Obviously, you have everything there that you want to see. You've got the SMT, you've got the higher time frame draws, you've got the the displacement, you've got just aggressively trending higher, right? But obviously, this high that you're targeting is a high resistance high because obviously we swept out this high, and there's not. Thing is though, is that there's not anything to the left, right? There's no like hourly fair value gaps here, so it's not a protected high in that sense, and there's no SMT. It's just more of like, well, we've already took that high. So I was trading eval today. I blew the eval, right, and I think I traded well. It's just obviously I trade evals very aggressively. So if I take like a couple losses in a row, I'm gonna basically blow them, which is fine. That's why obviously I do it on purpose. So I took that break even. Then the trade I tried that lost, which I saw some people take too, was this long here, right, back towards the highs. Now the reason I liked this was because if I get ES up here, at the time when we got this long, as you could see, ES was all the way down here, which means we had an SMT with this low here, right? We had an SMT with this low, obviously all these lows too. And then we got a very nice displacement through this 1 minute, nice high close. We had this low resistance, then we obviously had the original targets, and it just did not work at all. And obviously, I mean, we were in this hourly gap too, and it looked good, but in hindsight, I feel like getting this close and then trading away, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it was a very messy day. We then got this long all the way down here after we came into this bigger hourly gap here. That was okay. It was pretty good. I don't mind it. Do you know what I mean? I was done by then. Obviously, I blew the account on that trade, but I probably would have gave this a little try. But again, just very weird, right? We come close to these highs and just do not take them. But I mean, obviously, you wouldn't have been targeting them anyway. Realistically, 6.4R. So this trade does run nicely for. I mean, it ran for about 5R, but I mean, you probably would have just targeted like high or some shit, or maybe even that high, right? Obviously, we have this very strange wick. We had a few of these today. We had one there, one there. I think that was it. We had two, but just I don't know what that is. Yeah, this was okay. Because obviously, accumulation, manipulation, quick distribution inside the 15-minute gap, inside the hourly gap, inside discount, and obviously we had like unfilled 5 minute up there, unfilled 15-minute, whatever. Right, it was a good trade, but didn't take that one. That was probably the best trade of the day, to be honest. But yeah, just thought I'd come on and say it's a weird day. Obviously, it's very annoying that this couldn't hit, but then I kind of understand it. I kind of understand why we wouldn't want to go back to this high because, we'd already swept the high with it. But then I find it's just weird that they, we get the perfect setup, FSMT, displacement, gap, like, it does look very nice. But then we come that close and don't take it, and there's no SMT either. And then at this time, ES doesn't really do much. As you can see, when we start to trade higher here, ES just goes sideways and just absolutely falls off the face of the earth while NQ pumps, which is just very strange. Obviously, there was kind of shorts off this as well. There was a 2 minute short, but I just don't see any reason to take that right when you come that close to the high. And just leave it. We're not bouncing off anywhere. We've not swept anything. There's no S&T. But yeah, that was today. like I said, I feel like the two trades I took were good. I know, I mean, Dodgy, obviously, who kind of created the IFG model, I saw he took that long there and he took that loss there. So, you know, it's not, like, you can't call it a bad trade when like he's taking it. But I feel like this one could have been avoided. But at the same time, I do feel like it's just too good to not try, if you know what I mean. Like, this is one that would work majority of the time. I feel like me saying it could be avoided is just kind of hindsight. Because, like, obviously you could say, yeah, you know, we want to sweep these lows, but we're in a 15-minute gap. Swept this low, we're in an hourly gap, and all these lows have been SMT'd, right? So, and again, yeah, with that displacement, low resistance, I feel like this definitely was a good trade to take. Very unfortunate, and obviously this one works. It's obviously probably the best trade of the day in hindsight. And yeah, that's today. Just thought I'd recap it as it was weird. Like, I mean, although I blew the account, I feel like I traded very well. Like, if I was trading a live account, this would have just been just a loss, right? Just a normal loss of a day, like a whatever I'm risking loss, which is absolutely fine. But obviously, it's just because I size up and trade evals very aggressively to just try getting past. That it happens. Okay, so that's today. Thanks for watching.